Looks like we made the Washington Wizards look like muggles tonight. They lost that magic juice. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to another installment of Jurassic's post-game reaction. By the way, my name is Ali. Put a face to the name now. It's a pleasure to meet you all, and I'm really, once again, looking forward to posting more and more content for y'all to enjoy. I'm very glad y'all are here, and there's much more content coming up, including Fantasy Fridays, which I'm very excited about. I did win my fantasy league last year, and it was a good experience. You know, it was my first fantasy basketball experience, and I was playing against experienced players, and I fucking won. It was a really good feeling. So I didn't get to catch the game tonight, but there's a pro to this. YouTube has these 9-minute and 43-second long videos, highlight video. I don't know why it went 9:43 then. That's super specific, but it's around that. And so I'm gonna go over these highlights, and y'all gonna get that raw reaction. And that's the pro. And from what I hear, actually, I did read a couple of articles before diving into the highlights here. I know Malachi, Flynn, and Dekker had amazing games. So that's exciting. And before we continue, if y'all, the YouTube algorithm is just like this now. It requires us to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm not just doing this to annoy you guys. It's honestly so we can get more exposure, especially because I'm a new channel. So I would really appreciate if y'all can hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get these highlights, all right? All right, let's get the show on the road. All right, so Precious wins the tip. Nice. Dragic is starting. That's pretty cool. Isaac Bonga getting some early time, and who's that? Gafford? Nice slam by Gafford. Started off for Washington. And then what do we have here? Caldwell Pope, KCP. Oh man, how's life not being a Laker, bro? Still got that baseline J. A baseline three-pointer. That's always money. It's good money for him. Here we are with another corner 3-0. Washington started off hot from the perimeter, especially from that left baseline. And nice. Oh, and Gafford was going to work, it looks like. Precious. Nice defense. And Barnes does not finish it. And that's what I love. You know how many times that's what they said they would do. We'd force turnovers and then we'd run. And that's exactly what these guys are doing. You got 6'9" mans. What they would do, we'd force turnovers and then we'd run. And that's exactly what these guys are doing. You got 6'9" mans with 7-foot wingspans running. Well, there's another three. Washington really went crazy with those threes early. Bradley Beal trying to get too pretty with it. Isaac Bonga. I like the way Bonga pushes it into the court. Nice dish out to Dragic for that three. He looks at the ref. He's like, 4-point play, man. Walk on, bro. What you talking to me? I'm the dragon, bitch. That was Beal to... Who was that? Spencer Dinwiddie, yeah. Good three-pointer. They're going crazy with those threes. They made like 5 already. Gafford again. Holy shit, it's like deja vu over and over. You have Gafford, just raping the offensive boards. KCP, nice pump fake. Step aside three. Yeah, that was a nice side step three by KCP. Ken Birch around the back, floater. Oh man, that would have been... Oh, he was feeling different there. Justin Champagne cleans up the mess. Ronald Banton, good drive and kick to Ken Birch with the floater from fucking... That's a midline, mid-range J. There's Mihailuk with the cut. Nice find. Was that Ken Birch? Yes. I'm happy to see Ken Birch shooting those threes. It's key for him to shoot threes. It's really going to expand his game. Nice take by by Delano inside. I really like Delano Banton. I've been talking about it since my earlier videos. Good kick out by Dinwiddie there. That was a good three-pointer. Who was that for Washington? I believe that's Bertrand. Bertrand's, yeah. There's Precious Achua with the no call. He's like, yo, where's the call, man? Where's the call? Maybe it was clean. Oh, there's Montrezl Harrell. Man, Washington is different looking team, bro, without Russ. I mean, obviously, but good take by Mahalik there. Man, Toronto's defense is just, you can just see them showcasing that length with every steal. Like, it's just like teams, the way we steal off teams is like they can't do anything about it. There's ways you can steal the ball that look like they're, you earn that steal. And then there's steals that happen by, by chance. Good 3-pointer there. Every time I look at Washington's I look back at the screen, I see Washington shooting a three. Oh, there's Toronto with a three. There's Dragic there. Nice 3-pointer by the Dragon. And who do we have here? Scotty. Scotty finishes with the and one. Nice. Nice. And then Scotty again hands it off to Gary Trent Jr. with that. Oh, he loves that spot. That's the CP3 spot. Just around that area, that elbow jumper. That midline elbow jumper, yeah. Oh, nice. That mid-range elbow jumper, rather. Nice, Barnes. That was a great floater. Y'all seen that? I like Barnes' little hook shots and floaters and stuff, man. He's really confident, too, and confidence is key. Once he gets those skills polished, you can only imagine the sky's the limit for him. Nice 3-pointer there, but who's that? KCP again. What, that 3 threes for him already? I mean, that's pretty much all he does, though, right? He does play defense, though. Oh, that's Scotty. Scotty. Another mid-range there. Got so excited for that mid-range. Every time Scotty scores, I get so excited. Dinwiddie with the... He's like, yo, where's the call, man? Everyone's just like, yo, where's the call, man? Every single time. Scotty. Blocked by Achua there. Scotty, nice look. Nice look to Dragic. Dragic with another three. He was scoring some threes today, eh? Scotty with another no look. I looked away and then I seen Scotty do it. Woo! Look at that no look bounce pass. That's gonna be in the next highlight video, the next hype video that I put up for sure. Woo! Damn. Scotty's been doing those no looks, and that one was beautiful with the bounce. Gafford again. Gafford's pretty beastly. Holy shit. Did he get bigger or was he always like this? I don't take him in, I always see him in 2K and shit. Nice, Barnes. Nice look to Gary Trent Jr. there. Bradley. Off to... Who was that? Kyle Kuzma, eh? Kuz. Man, it's weird not seeing him as a Laker. Oh, KCP almost fumbles it. Oh, good. Cut in and dish out, though, to Bradley Beal there for the three. Spencer Dinwiddie to Bradley Beal, and that was a nice tip by Kuz. Didn't go the three, but Bradley. And Bradley with a nice look to KCP again. This guy is on fire this game, man. He's got like 4 or 5 threes now. KCP trying to create. Passes it off to... Who's that? Corey Kispert. Right. Okay. And then Montrezl Harrell. Almost. Actually, that's not too bad. He kept his footing. That was a good take. That was a good take by Montrez. Ooh, nice pass by Bertrand to Montrez there. Montrez, okay, he's like, yo, I'm going to work, dog. Yo, Ken, you got nothing on me, I was 6th man of the year. Or was he a candidate? I think he won it, right? I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. Y'all can correct me on that in the comments if anything. Was that Denny Avdia? Yep. Was that a 3-pointer? Just take a look a second more. Yeah, that was a 3-pointer. 3. Oh, he's from Israel. Israel. Okay. And who's that? Malachi too. Well, that was Malachi from Dekker. Yeah. Malachi's shot is so fucking smooth. It's like fucking butter, What happened there? Champagne recovers it over to Malachi again from the same damn spot, pretty much. Nothing but nylon. Sam Dekker, interesting release. Nice release. Fucking splash, yo. Nothing but that. Random close up of Montrez. And was that Dekker again? Was that Dekker? Jesus. Hold on, let's go back. Holy shit. Okay, Dekker. That's how you're feeling. God damn. Oof. Harold's like, yo, I'm just gonna keep elevating, yo. I don't care where the ceiling is. Bertans. With the 3-pointer there, not bad. The dude's contract is nasty. Worst 2K, one of the worst 2K contracts you can read. Oh, Sam Dekker with a 4-point play there. Jeez Louise, this guy's on fire. Him and Svi Mikhailuk, man, very similar in their games. Flynn is just butter from 3, man. This guy's just butter, and Washington Wizards toast. Oh, nice block by Fred. Was that Freddie hustling back? Freddie Gillespie? Oh, Malachi with that. Oh, man, that deceptive. I'm about to shoot. No, I'm not. I'm about to pull up. No, I'm not. Good take at the rim by Malachi. Good pass by Malachi. Freddie Gillespie. Oh, man, that was... He definitely doesn't have a soft touch around the rim. You know? He needs to develop that soft touch. That's what he needs. Because he can hustle. He's all energy, you know. I seen him get down on himself a couple of times. You can see his body language on the bench if you really observe. It's just, I don't want him to get down on himself. You know, I'm sure the Raptors development can do something with him to give him back that confidence. I just missed those couple plays there. What happened there? Flynn. Oh, nice hustle. Dirty. Nasty. Oh my God, he just took it right to Avdia, was that? With that and one. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Malachi. That's what you do. That's what you fucking do, Malachi. Holiday gets that last minute 2-pointer. Makes no difference. Toronto Raptors take it 113-108. That's a good win. Holy fuck though, Malachi Flynn and Sam Dekker, what do these guys do for the box score? Let's get into that real quick here. Okay, so box score, Malachi Flynn, 22 points plus 17. All right, this guy had 2 steals, he had a block. He was like, what, 6 foot tall? A block for him is like a phenomenal fucking thing. And 2 boards, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 3 and 9 from 3. Could do a little better, but that's still it's good. He took 9 threes, made 3 of them. Okay, that's a third of his threes. Yeah, he could do a little better, but he had a solid game apparently. 6 of 15 from the field. That could be a little better, but that's okay. That's like 40-something%. And then who do we have here? Wainwright was a plus 20 tonight, by the way. I'm not going in order here of who was the best performers, but just looking at the plus minus here, and I see Ishmael Wainwright was a plus 20, 7 points. He had 4 rebounds. He had 1 assist. He was 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2, very efficient. 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3-point range. He even knocked down a couple threes in the last game, which I was very happy to see because I felt like I don't want him to ruin his confidence, especially seeing that really emotional interview that he gave in the summer when he initially was in the summer league, right? And how he's like, you know, fighting for a position on this roster, just like everybody else. You know, his whole international story, you know, his whole journey, and the way he got emotional during that interview, it really hits you. It really hits home, you know. So I wish him the best. So I'm really happy to see that he produced like this. Sam Dekker. Now this guy had some shit going on about him, some kind of, I don't remember what it was. I don't know if he sent dick pics to somebody or whatever. Something or the other happened with this dude. And the Raptors gave this guy a chance, right? So for him to come out and, you know, avoid all the noise and block it all out and fucking just focus on basketball and come in. It's preseason, I know, you know, but he came in, he scored. It was 7 to 10 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3-point range. He was 0-1 from free throw, but he shot one fucking free throw, so it's whatever. And what, he had a board, he had an assist, and he was a plus 13 for 18 points on the night. That's fucking. If Sam Dekker can provide us a few threes a game and, like, you know, the solid efficiency, because that's what we wanted out of, like, you know, shorter versions of players that did the same sort of thing, except Sam Dekker is more versatile than someone like Matt Thomas is who I'm referring to. You know, and he was being exposed on defense and whatnot. Like, I know Mihailuk's defense is like fucking really good, and his shooting is fucking elite, right? So we have Dragic. Dragic had 16 points today. I think that's his most points the most points he scored as a Raptor so far this preseason. You know, he was 5 and 9 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3. So that's why during the reaction, during the highlights, I was like, holy fuck, right? 4 or 5 from 3. I was like, he's knocking down those threes, you know. So fucking free throws, 2 of 2 for Dragic, and he had 4 boards, 1 offensive board. That's good. He had 2 assists, a steal, a couple turnovers. It was a minus 10 though, so I think his efficiency wasn't so great. I think maybe because of the couple turnovers. There's some intangibles in the game that doesn't show up usually in the box score. That's what plus minus was added for a time ago. Precious Achiuwa, he didn't have a game like he did last time during the Houston Rockets game last night. But I like Precious. I like what he brings to the team. He had 10 boards, you know, he had 9 points, close to a double-double. He had a steal. Surprised he didn't have a block, because this guy has a block almost every time I look at the box score, a block or 2. Free throws, he was 3 or 4, which is good to see, because that's somewhere a place that an area he's struggled in the past. You know, in his early career. Scotty Barnes, you know, 4-10 from the field. You know, he didn't make the only 3 that he shot. I'm glad he's shooting. He's like, you know, let him get these. You know, you should let him take 3 shots, then take 4 shots, 5 shots, man. Everything should be revolving around getting this guy comfortable with those mechanics that he's learned. You know, for that new shooting motion and those new shooting mechanics that this elite Raptors development is trying to teach. I know that he just has to get that, like Nurse said in one of the earlier interviews during the summer league. But we just got to get Scotty, you know, have that become second nature for him, that shooting. You know, those mechanics, let it become second nature for him, so he doesn't have to think about it; it just happens. You know, so I feel that from Nurse. But yeah, I mean, at least he took a 3. You know, he's not pulling a Ben Simmons. Same with Banton. He made that 3 last game. I was fucking exhilarated. It was a biblical moment, man. Banton, he had 5 assists, which is beautiful. He only had a couple points. But the things that Banton does, he was 1 of 6 from the field. Look, it wasn't like the most efficient looking and sexy looking box score for him. But the thing that Banton does, look, he had a block. You know, look, the thing with him is it's the intangibles right now that'll show up more than the box score will. But once he polishes his game up in the G League, which is where he's gonna get the most run, and it's a Raptor system down there. Nick Nurse, I'm sure, you know, he's talking to those coaches down there saying that, this is what we're running. This is how we want This is what we want Banton to be molded into. Someone who can run efficiently, who's comfortable running the system. Make it second nature to him, just like we want Scotty Barnes' shot to become second nature for him. Gary Trent had 12 points. He had a horrible shooting night, 4 of 14. He's not been shooting very efficiently from the field. 1 of 7 from 3. Yeah, not good at all. But I mean, he was a -9, and I expect better from Gary Trent Jr. moving into the regular season. I'm not particularly sure what his, you know, seasons, his preseason stats are like when he was in Portland. So we'll just leave it to like what is it? It's gonna be on Monday, the opener. So I think it's on Monday that we're opening. Let me see here. Oh, okay. So it's actually, my apologies. It's Wednesday that we're opening against the Wizards. Okay. Yeah. So we're kicking off the first game of the season then, and I expect Gary Trent Jr. to be Gary Trent Jr. You know, fire Gary Trent Jr., especially to start off the season. And I know he's been like a very what do we call it? Streaky kind of player, but he's no Tim Hardaway Jr. I feel like he has a gear above Tim Hardaway Jr.'s, a gear above Tim Hardaway Jr.'s potential. So those are my thoughts on GTJ. And really and truly, it looks like pretty much box score wise. I mean, if we're looking at for Washington, Kuzma had a really good game, 24 points. He had a steal. He was 8 of 12 from the field, 6 of 8, highly efficient, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. So he had 7 boards. So if he continues to take on this role that he's now gotten in Washington, he's getting the minutes now. He's not under all this immense pressure with a LeBron-led team. He has some veterans in there that can some really talented veterans in there that can really help him elevate his game. You got Bradley Beal there. You got Spencer Dinwiddie, Daniel Gafford, who I was very impressed with today. He was very, very good in hustling for those offensive rebounds. I swear I saw him. He had 4 offensive rebounds this game. He had 17 boards altogether. So yeah, the highlights. I wasn't just tripping when I saw that. I'm like, is that his 10th board just from these highlights? I'm like, well, they're also like significant, right? But yeah, man's had 17 boards. He had 14 points. He was a plus 15 for them. He only had to hit a block. He was a beast. He had 6 of 11, 2 of 4 from free throws. Yeah, he had a good game. Spencer Dinwiddie, 10 points. Caldwell Pope played really well for them. He had 5 threes. He was 5 of 8 from the 3-point line and 5 of 8 from the field. 15 points, so those 5 threes. It was 3 boards for him, 2 assists, and he had a couple blocks. Okay, Caldwell Pope, KCP, damn. He had blocks, 2 of them. That's a good fantasy night for anyone who, for any reason, got stuck with KCP. No disrespect to KCP, but I think we could do better with our fantasy options. Deep, late fantasy options. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. Maybe KCP will take it to the next level this season. And this is not just a preseason flash in the pan. I don't know. Montrezl Harrell, 17 points. He was -20 though. 7 and 9 from the field, very efficient offensively. He was -20. Means the team was struggling with him on the court. Primarily. Pretty much that's what it is. His impact on the game was negative. 20 times negative. Sounds worse than it is, the way I just said it. But yeah, overall that's pretty much it, y'all. I really do hope y'all enjoy this video. And do hit that like and subscribe button. Do stay tuned for more Raptors reaction, hype videos, fantasy Fridays. So where I'll be able to give you guys some pointers on how you can, win your fantasy leagues and get that moolah. Most of y'all playing for money, some of y'all playing for fun, I know, but I'll help y'all out to win, because winning feels good. And speaking of which, I'm loving this team. I'm loving the fact that we're winners. We have a winning mentality. The players we have, the personnel, from the front office down, from the top down. You build from the top down in this sport. And it's elite. It's winning culture. And that's something that Toronto as a city has lacked for so long. We've lacked that in the Six. But yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Hit that like and subscribe button so that we can get that YouTube algorithm to favor exposing our videos more. We want people to see this. Raptors fans, and NBA fans in general, such as yourself, who fuck with this kind of shit. So, have y'all blessed night, day, evening, afternoon, whatever it is. Have a blessing.